My MIL called me dirty for sleeping with my husband and made us sleep separately. Now, she's accusing me of ruining the family because we are moving out. I live with my husband in a joint family setup. We live with our kids. We also live with my Bill and his son, 10, and my Mill. Bill's wife passed away during childbirth. Last week, my mother-in-law came up to me one morning and told me that she had woken up to get water when she walked by my bedroom and said she heard my husband and me having sex. She said that it was inappropriate for me to be engaging in these kinds of things as a woman of my age and that I should focus on being a mother. I was mortified, so I quickly agreed not to have sex. 2 days later, she came back to me and said that she heard us again, so now she wants me to sleep in her room. She says that it is how it should be, as she and my FIL also slept in separate rooms until his passing. I thought she was joking, but she came back at night and asked me to come to her room. It was 1 a.m., and she was starting to yell, so I agreed to go despite my husband protesting. The next morning, I was in the kitchen when my husband came in. We were both annoyed when my BIL walked in. He asked why I was sleeping in his mother's room, as Beal had walked in that morning when he came to give her meds. I was a little hesitant, but my husband told him we were engaging in marital relations. My BL was a bit confused and wanted clarification when my MIL walked in. My BL asked her, and she said that it was because we were being dirty. I was angry and told her it was normal when she started going off about how we were immature, and she ended up calling me a whore in our language. I was furious, and before I could say anything, my husband stepped in and started telling his mother to calm down. But this is when his brother stepped in and he agreed that a woman like me who is a mother should not be lusting over my husband, lost it, and went off and told him that he was just being crazy. BL tried saying that his wife and he never did things like this, and the only reason they ever did it was to have a child. He said that if she were alive, they would also keep their distance. This is when my husband snapped and told him that he was the reason his wife died. Now, a little context is that my BIL's wife was pregnant 4 times before having their son, but at all those times, BIL made her terminate until she had the son. But due to this, she was too weak and passed away. BIL was extremely hurt and left the room. My mother-in-law said that it was all my fault, and she told my husband that he was a shameless man and a bad father. My husband and I are thinking of moving out. We aren't sure how to tell our kids this. Edit. I am from India, so it is very normal for us to live in joint families. My husband and I are moving out this weekend to a friend's empty house. My mother-in-law is pissed because my brother-in-law went to be with his in-laws who are still talking to him for the sake of my nephew. I had an honest conversation with my daughter, and she agrees that we did nothing wrong. As for my husband, he has been nothing but supportive. My husband shouted at MIL when she came back and accused me of ruining the family. She tried to tell our son that we were the reason the family broke up, but my angel daughter was able to calm him down, and now we are all moving to the other side of town. This is temporary. My husband is trying to get a transfer so that we can move.